Alright, guys, today we're gonna be reacting to single moms get obliterated by base woman telling her the truth. Oh my gosh. So we have the demon. My goodness, let's jump in.
He saved my life mental health wise, if I'm being completely honest. Like,
Can I be completely honest about something?
Sure, go ahead.
It seemed to me like in America, it's like fashionable or trendy in a lot of women's mind, right? To say that they have mental illnesses. And I didn't really understand it until my son came from college and said, Mom, I'm not going to date American girls because everybody either on Xanax or any psychiatric pills, everybody talk about their mental illness. Nobody thrive to be normal anymore. Everybody just ride on that crazy horse. It's ridiculous.
I mean, I don't like
That's so
claim
valid.
crazy, but
What's normal though?
I'm an addict and I've been to rehab twice, so.
Oh
And
my
I-
god.
I don't disrespect you.
Oh my goodness, Lord, already? Wow, I just started the video. She just saying I was in rehab twice, but let me just go to a podcast, just shout it to the world. Oh my god.
Because I used to work with addicts. Just a second, I'm speaking. I'm not
Ooh,
disrespecting
okay.
you being an addict, but I just think when you live and surround yourself by women that always talk about their mental illness and the pills they're taking, you're gonna stay in this paradigm of loop of being psycho. But if you surround yourself by women who don't talk about their mental illness and them being a mother and have to do and all this then you're gonna become more normal and
I actually
stabilized.
think it's healthy to speak about your mental illness because I think the more we
With
talk
one
about
person?
it, the more people are gonna not feel ashamed
agree.
about it.
It's not about being ashamed.
literally-
You lost my. Wait a second. You. Sorry, I'm not
Yeah,
disregard
no.
what you're saying, but it's really important for me that you understand my point.
Okay.
When you, it's okay to talk about your mental illness, but when you surround yourself in a society which is happening, I'm not originally American, thank God I'm American now, but when I sit in so many type of society in America, right, surrounding American women, only they talk about Xanax, mental illness, bad childhood,
That's
this,
not what I'm
that.
talking about, though.
Yeah,
I have
but
a show.
everybody-
I created a show called Shirley's Temple with a focus on mental health, so celebrities could come on and talk about their experiences, talk about how therapy helped them or didn't help them, talk about how they got their life together. I shouldn't be alive
The healing
right now.
journey. It's basically
So
the
I'm,
healing
That's amazing
I'm,
that you do
I'm
that.
here to tell people that you need to take care of your mental health.
It's amazing that
And
you
that's,
do that.
and I
but
feel you. Like, you don't want to.
I-
People throw around the word depression, anxiety all the time.
Yeah, exactly.
But I
Because
do
when you
think it's
talk about it, you just bring it into your life instead of saying, yes, I was through a little issue. Just a second. I was on a little bit of issue because she's jumping every 2 seconds. Don't be a parent. Let me speak. So when you put yourself surrounded with women that all the time, talk about their mental illness, you're going to stay
But
mentally
you're
ill.
saying about it, you're talking about it in a negative way. You're talking about pills and Xanax. What does that have to do with mental health? If you're an addict, maybe you
What are you
struggle
talking
with
about?
pills and
When you
I'm
take
talking
pills-
about the regular person who hasn't tried pills or Xanax.
There's no regular
Everyone
people.
has-
Everybody taking pills in this country. I've
That's
never
not
seen
true.
anybody.
That is not
I've
true.
struggled with my mental
Oh
health
my
for
God,
20
everybody's
years.
Oh my god. Oh my god. And then she jumped in, the crazy one. Jumps in. You can't make this stuff up, bro. You can't. I mean, these are demons, man. I'm telling you. Man, females are, the modern witches are gone, man. I think there's had to be a couple generations that, sadly, they have to pass away, man. Because no way we can fix a society like this, folks. No way.
And I
I'll
never
be-
took anything.
But a lot of people, a lot of women
I
here.
feel bad for the people because I was that person too. I was addicted to pills.
Prometheus 73
one
donated
sec.
$200. Desiree has narcissistic personality disorder.
Oh.
Has to be center of attention always and will gaslight anyone anytime. But then says sorry but can't STF you.
Damn, $200.
They say that.
Yo, Prometheus, thank you for the TTS. Desiree, do you have a quick response to the TTS? And I'll
Well,
have you guys continue.
some
in just a
people
moment.
call me autistic and some people call me narcissistic. There you go. So it is whatever your
Are
viewpoint
you
is.
diagnosed with autism? If you
Yes, moderate autism. But I'm of the genius savant type.
Oh,
so
man,
my
get-
IQ is
oh.
145.
Oh, get the hell out of here, bro. What? Oh my goodness. Oh, 145, bro. I don't know, man. Hey, she might be a genius, man. She might be a genius. If the standards is low, hey, might as well, right?
Oh my God.
What's it out of?
Word.
Are you
There's
diagnosed
no-
as an idiot savant?
Einstein was around 140.
Desiree,
But you're not Einstein and you're not idiot savant.
No,
because
I'm
if you're-
Desiree.
If you're an idiot savant,
Different.
you should be diagnosed by that. And savant is
am.
actually a genius, and you're not obviously a
What's an
genius.
I am
autistic
literally
person?
diagnosed.
What is an autistic
I
person?
love her.
Do you know
I
autism?
love me too.
Look at
No,
this
I'm
lady.
like,
I
you're
love
an
her.
autistic person.
Yeah, I love her. You're just afraid. You're just afraid because you don't want to be the center of the attention or the target of what is going to happen. That's why you're saying that.
What is
What's an
autism?
autistic person? It's a neurodivergence. It's a form of neurodivergence where basically my whole nervous system is much more sensitive than a typical person.
I would say that has nothing to do with it. I'm definitely diagnosed autistic, and that has nothing to do with
Wait,
it.
you're-
It's one of them.
You're autistic?
Yeah.
Just raise your hand. Are you
You're-
autistic? Show of hands. Can we get an autism check?
And narcissistic.
Bro.
Autism check.
Autism.
Yo, chat.
Narcissistic
Chat.
and
One in the
autistic.
chat if you're autistic. Two
Either
in the chat
or
if you're
both, and
not
or.
autistic. One in the chat if
If
you're
you have
autistic.
Yeah, in the last 20 years, like the autism spectrum has increased a lot. I don't know why. Like everybody autistic, I guess. I guess I'm autistic.
Resistant problems. He said.
Just autism check, real quick.
Check.
Okay. You guys were having a back and forth. Go ahead. Go ahead.
You want me to say something?
Yeah, continue. You guys can
I want
continue.
to say something to you. I'm not against you. Don't get me wrong, but I want to say something. I saw your interview with him a couple times, and I see
Mine?
how, no, her.
Oh, I was like,
And I
wait.
see no, not you.
Okay.
And I see how you talk today, and I'll be honest with you, a woman to a woman, right? I'm not judging you just from seeing, a lot of things around me. I think you're a good person with a good heart. I just think that you're surrounded by people that feed your
Ego.
disease of narcissism by talking about yourself all the time, explaining all the time, interrupting all the time, thinking you know everything all the time.
Nothing goes around
And
you.
just a second. And I think if you step out of that paradigm for a minute and just listen and absorb instead of talking about yourself all the time and put yourself in a center in such a negative way and think like you know it all, I think it's going to heal you and it's going to open your mind and expand you as a person to see yourself and absorb yourself from the side. Because when a person always thinks, I'm this and I'm this and I'm this and this, he doesn't realize how people absorb him. And you come into a situation like you came with him last time or with the other guy, Jason. Jason? What's his
Andrew.
name? Andrew, sorry.
Andrew.
Last time. And then these things stay forever online and people can see it. And you made embarrassment out of yourself and out of your kids. And you should not do it because I think you're a good-hearted person.
So
Basically, she told her like, I don't want to tell you to, you're full of shiitake, but you're full of the shiitake. That's what basically she said.
I actually agree with you, and I would call that my masculine shield. So I developed that.
Of course, it has to be
mechanism.
masculine
It's
shield,
actually
bro.
an intimacy issue. So when I feel like not safe in an environment, I put up that cockiness or the condescendence or thinking that I know it all or have to figure it all out. So I totally agree with you, and it's not my best self. I really do appreciate the feedback. And this show has been a great learning lesson for me.
It's getting
I
hate.
personally haven't felt embarrassed by any of it. My kids haven't been embarrassed by it. So the embarrassment would be a projection. But
Can I
understand
say
what you're
something?
saying.
But
I
can
understand
I
what you're
can I
saying, though.
respond to this specifically?
Sure.
You might don't think that your kids would be embarrassed, but I want to tell you something. Your kids grew up with you. You are the role model. Okay, you are the mother for your son. I don't know if you have sons, but for your son, you are the
I do.
first woman in his life. You are the model of the next
Generation.
10 women or 20 women, whatever
Yep.
he's going to have in his life.
So he
right?
thinks the world of me.
Wait a second. He
Ah.
thinks the world of you now. But my son is almost 22 years old, okay? So your kid's going through steps. When your son is going to be 25 or 26 or 40, and they're going to look back because in life you can only live life forward and understand them backwards. You don't want to look backwards to your
Oh, I like she has a ton of wisdom on her. All right, we have to respect that. She does have a ton of wisdom.
life, right? And then say, oh my God, I made a fool out of myself. And then your son gonna grow up and see these things on the media and think, what the hell, this is the woman I was looking up to?
No, actually, the way that I see it is that my children look back at my more messy times of life and they feel able
Wow.
to be
She's
open
gone,
with me
folks.
because they see my humanness and my process.
Right,
And I
humanism.
explain to them all along the way,
Humanness. They say they're humanist. Is that a real word?
God, I it was a shit show in that season. I am so sorry, you guys. In fact, the kids talk about, my son brings this up often. He said, Mom, remember when you first left Dad and we lived in a different place like every 4 months? And I was like, oh God,
Wow.
here's the trauma coming out. I have to like apologize.
10
And what he
seconds.
said is, actually, that was so fun, Mom. It was super fun. Like I never
Wow.
knew where we were gonna go, but we
You know
always
why
ended
they
up
say
something
it's super
cool.
fun? You want to know why they say it's super fun?
Yeah, hold on. I'll
Josh
just move it on. I
donated
have to move it on. Sorry, guys.
$200. Desiree, you're not a savant. You're crazy, delusional, and insanely narcissistic. The only thing that's 140 plus is your body count. You need help. Love you, Sheena. Dear, please listen, not just hear her.
Quick response to that.
No, that super chat is crazy. Then you know what's crazy? The thing is that a lot of these females, they never really have heard this side of the internet or this side of the story. I mean, a lot of guys don't like this type of women, but then they have a lot of people being simping their DMs, and they're hearing this. Is like, damn, people are more honest than we think, right? That's how they perceive this.
I do have to move it on.
Okay.
I mean,
I
everybody's
think-
crazy in somebody's
Wait, let me
eyes.
say, what you're saying, all these little remarks you're saying, it's literally your
Projection.
mechanism,
Uh,
your defense
coping.
mechanism to justify it in your own brain. When you say,
Yeah.
"Oh, my son," you say it in kind of like funny, laughy way, like it's okay, like you legitimize it. You literally
Coping.
This is your defense mechanism to feel okay about what's going on. You need to go
Or
and
maybe it's what actually
Yeah,
happened, and I
something-
don't think my
yeah,
son's a
something. I
liar,
feel
so I
like,
don't think he would have
I'm
even
sorry,
brought
guys.
it up.
I do have to move it
May I
on. We
speak?
can't.
Thank you.
I'm sorry. No.
All right, Brian, come on, man. It was getting good. We're gonna react to another video of this, but yeah, Middle Eastern girls is cooking. It's cooking. She's cooking. But she, yeah, is everywhere that you go. Everybody's have a mental illness. Like it's like the females are trying to just one up each other to see who's the most crazy one. Let me know what you guys think. I'll see you in the next one.